Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for all your support, and I love the community that you are building, communicating with each other. It's absolutely beautiful, and I love so much connecting to your energy. You have amazing energy. If you're new, welcome. You are in good company with the amazing people that view this channel. To show my appreciation, I'm giving away a free personalized tarot reading, and all you have to do to qualify is like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment Artful Manifesting. I'll be doing the drawing on May 7th when I announce the winner in that YouTube video. All right, today I'm really guided to ask about self-care. Oh, these two already wanted to come up, so I'm just going to go ahead and put those down, and then I'll show you the up close in just a second. I feel though that is confirmation about self-care and how it will help you. Are you getting enough? Do you need more? Do you need something different? And what positive changes it will bring to your life. So for the first reading, we have Heart, which that goes right along with self-care. Love that. And for the second reading, we have Fox. And for the third pile, we have Clover. So you may already know which pile you're most drawn to, but if you like the addition of knowing what the crystals are, let me introduce those to you now. For pile number 1, we have Porcelain Jasper. And for pile number 2, we have Serpentine. And for pile number 3, we have Lepidolite. So whichever crystal and or card you're most drawn to, that's probably the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to more than one reading or even all of the readings, as it may shed additional light on your situation or tell you about different aspects of your life. You'll find a link to those readings in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Porcelain Jasper, and it's a stone of gentleness and relaxation, which is perfect for this. It offers emotional protection when dealing with sensitive issues, difficult issues. It's very nurturing. It has a very nurturing and calming energy and promotes feelings of safety and security. And I just love the colors, the pink and brown combination. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but it's like chocolate and strawberry or something. You also chose the card Heart. So we will see who has your heart or what has your heart. And I thought we could draw a card from the spell deck to help us find out how your life will benefit from self-care. Oh, there we go. One popped out. So we got Divination. Consult the crows. Count crows to answer simple questions, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret ne'er to be told. This is a traditional divination method, and although the rhyme has had many variations over time, the original was first recorded in the 16th century Britain. Try writing your own to fit the patterns and themes of your life. So what I'm already feeling is that by taking time to be calm and relaxed and do self-care, you're going to allow your third eye and crown chakra to really develop in a way that you see the signs and synchronicities around you. Let's see what else we get. How will self-care help pile number 1? And what is a good self-care for pile number 1? Sometimes they fall right out and sometimes they don't. So maybe you are working too hard and you really do need to take some time to relax and pamper yourself. All right, you know what? I'm going to take this one. Be patient, it will come. The sun. Manifestation, power. I can't read what that last word is. I'll have to look in the guidebook. Be patient, it will come. Really nice. And, you know, I did do a reading a couple of days ago. It was the pink moon reading, and I talked about how getting sunlight was going to be beneficial. So if you got that reading and now you're getting this reading, let me know. How serendipitous. That's definitely, you know, spirit bringing you that message. All right, let's get one of these. How is self-care going to benefit pile number 1? And what's the best kind of self-care for them? Already I'm hearing being outdoors in the sun. Let's take this one. Of course, if that's safe for you. The raccoon and sycamore, curiosity. So learning new things, maybe a hobby or an interest, devoting time to your interest and your hobbies. That is going to be very beneficial for you. All right, let me get one of these. You know, I feel like this one wanted to come out. It kind of bubbled. Oak tree. Power, courage, strength. Yeah, I see a lot with this card. caring for yourself is going to fill up your cup. And if you care for yourself by being in nature, by exploring your interest and your hobbies, it's going to increase your curiosity, and you're going to be looking for new things. It's going to open up more doors, more opportunities. It's going to give you strong foundations and roots, and you're going to experience a lot of growth. All right, let's go into the tarot cards now and see what other information we can get. I definitely don't sense that you are doing too much self-care. I'm feeling that you're not doing enough self-care. And maybe you're just, maybe you're either underestimating its value, or you're feeling like it's an indulgence that you can't afford, either for whatever kind of resource, whether it's financial or time. There's something that you're thinking that it's too much of an indulgence for you, and you're not seeing that it's actually an investment in you. Let's see what the cards say. We have the 5 of Wands, which is about conflict. We have the Wheel of Fortune, cycles, rhythms, balancing out your biorhythms, making sure that you get plenty of rest and exercise. We see all the elements here, balancing your life. All right. Temperance, balance. What did I say? And you know, when I look at this cup, we see it, one cup pouring into another. Again, that idea of you investing in yourself. Everything in moderation. So if you are working too hard and you're not investing in yourself and your self-care, that's something to bring into balance. If you're not working hard enough and you are resting too much, that's something to bring in balance. It's coming out upright, so I feel that you are going to balance this out. The Empress. Yes, this is exactly what I was saying about these two cards, is as you nurture yourself, it's all about nurturing. As you nurture yourself, you're going to become more creative, because the Empress is pregnant with ideas, with life, with solutions. She is that mother nurturing energy, that feminine energy, that creative energy. And I never noticed this before, but I don't know if this is a bowl or a stone, but I see the spirals, the 3 spirals. So again, this idea of cycles. Let's go ahead and draw the card from the bottom of the deck, which is the King of Wands and add that. I don't think I've ever gotten the Temperance card out of this deck, and I've been using this deck quite a bit, so that's pretty cool. You're the first one to get that. All right, let me look at these for a moment and see what they are saying collectively, combined. You know, with the Five of Wands starting off the tarot, what I'm sensing is that maybe you tend to worry a lot, and that may even be the drive behind you working a lot. And so this conflict could be inner conflict, worrying about yourself and your own situations, but it can also, you know, bleed over into relationships, worrying about partners, family members, children, and to the point that you don't let your mind relax. You don't let your spirit, your body relax. And we all need downtime. So utilizing utilizing self-care, maybe healthcare, you know, stress is a cause of so many ailments. So we certainly want to avoid any kind of health issues if we can. And one way of being proactive and preventive is to practice self-care. So things like practicing mindfulness or meditation would help you to alleviate some of the conflicts that you might be experiencing in life, whether again it's an inner conflict or conflicts within a relationship. That's a huge message with this Heart card and the Five of Wands. And as I mentioned, the Wheel of Fortune represents cycles and rhythms. It also represents destiny and change. So it's suggesting that embracing the natural ebbs and flows of life would benefit you. Incorporating practices that allow you to surrender control, and doing things like yoga, breath work, can help you find peace and acceptance in facing adversity. Yeah, there's something about, you know, surrendering control, trusting that everything will work out, even if you're not managing it all or controlling it all or overseeing it all. Trusting that everything's going to be okay, and that you worrying about it isn't going to help the situation. Giving yourself a break to relax. And things like yoga, especially if you go to a class where you're really having to focus on what the instructor's showing you, it's going to keep you present in the moment. And when you're present in the moment, then you won't worry so much. And as I said about temperance, you know, it symbolizes moderation and balance, also harmony. And so again, I feel like with this Heart card, you know, there's this idea of harmony. The Heart card is reminding me of the Two of Cups. And we see the Temperance here holding 2 cups. That idea of give and take and balance with the energies in our life and with relationships. And of course, practicing moderation, finding that balance in all areas of your life. Engage in activities that nurture your mind, body, and soul in a balanced way. So spending time in nature, practicing self-reflection, enjoying creative pursuits, which I mentioned here with the raccoon and sycamore, learning new things or pursuing your hobbies, your crafts, things that bring you joy. They don't have to bring you money. You're investing in yourself, in your health, in your mental well-being, and you are strengthening the muscle of creativity so that you're a better problem solver. The Empress embodies nurturing and abundance. And if any tarot card were a self-care card, it would be the Empress card. So I love that you got it. And again, we see this person in nature surrounded by these little magical beings, these Delvic spirits, little animals, beautiful flowers and trees. It doesn't have to be a huge investment in time. It literally can be spending 5 minutes outdoors on your lunch break, or if you can, eating outside on your lunch break. Just little breaks here and there. You know, people used to take smoking breaks back in the day. And so instead of doing that, maybe you can just go outside and walk around the block, or sit outside for 5 minutes and listen to the birds, or look at some flowers and insects. Just very minimal. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, but the benefit is going to be really wonderful for you. The King of Wands represents leadership and passion and vision. So again, engaging in things that you're passionate about. Maybe you used to play a musical instrument or sing and you haven't done that in a while. So make time to do that. Listen to music while you're, you can listen to music while you're doing the dishes. You can dance around the kitchen. Just really engaging yourself in whatever it is that feeds your soul, whatever your passion is, and your hobbies, your interest, all of these things which are going to bring you joy and fulfillment. And doing that is going to help you worry less, is what they keep telling me. Because worry is like a negative prayer. So the more that you connect with your own spirit, the more you connect with nature, the more that you connect with your higher self and your guides, the less you will worry. And that is going to ease any kind of conflicts that you have, whether they're internal conflicts or conflicts with others. I want to read to you what the guidebook says about this card. And it's 11:11. I couldn't see what it was. I was trying to make it a word, but it wasn't a word. I had to put my glasses on. It's 11:11. Maybe you're even seeing 11:11. Oh, let me adjust this a bit. There we go. Okay. It says, take some time to invite and channel this power into your existence. Face toward the sun and deeply breathe its pulsating force into your being. Hold this breath while you visualize and feel your mind, body, and spirit radiating with invigorating energy, sparkling energy, and electrifying you all the way to your fingertips. When you're ready to exhale, feel fatigue, self-doubt, and powerlessness leaving your being. Visualize a weak, dull energy evaporating and dispersing away from you. Intuitively repeat this process as needed. And of course, we see in this picture the sun's eyes are closed. So I don't condone you staring at the sun with your eyes. If you're going to face the sun and do this, do it with your eyes closed. You will still reap the benefits. The best time, if you can do it, is sunset and sunrise. Those are really magical sun times. And the 11s, 11, 11, one itself is associated with new beginnings or journeys. It's the first number. It's also associated with creativity and leadership. And when you see 11, 11 or 11, it's amplifying these qualities. So when you see 11, 11, remember to do some self-care. Remember to invest in yourself, not only with mindful practices like yoga and meditation, but by feeding your soul and doing creative hobbies, interest, things that fuel your passion. This is going to be the best self-care for you, and it's going to help you lead a healthier and happier life. Pile number 1, that is your message. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the stone serpentine. And serpentine helps to open up all of your chakras. And it helps you in regaining memories of your past lives, and it opens your crown chakra, your psychic abilities. It also opens new pathways for your Kundalini energy. It's a very earthing stone. So love that you chose that stone. You also chose the card Fox, and as soon as I drew this card, what they told me was, foxy, like a foxy lady or foxy dude, or he's a fox, she's a fox. And they're also very clever. So right away that tells me that self-care is going to make you more attractive and increase your intellectual capacity. So let's see what else we get. What kind of self-care will help pile number 2 most, and how will it help them? I feel like this card wants to come out. Wow, okay. Pile number 1 also got a divination card. A different one. Prophetic pendulum. To easily divine the answer to a question, you will need a crystal attached to the end of a chain or string. On a flat surface, place papers that say yes, no, maybe, and unclear now in an evenly spaced circle. Ask your question and hold the pendulum clenched in your fist above the surface. Drop it, allowing it to swing freely without your interference. When it crosses a paper, you have your answer. All right, so again, mental clarity and prophecy, divination, everything that the serpentine stone said about opening your crown chakra and your ability to connect with the other realm. All right, let's draw some more oracle cards. I do put the names of all the cards that I use in the description box below if that's something that you're ever curious about. Oh, okay, that one definitely wanted to come out. Let me just grab it. Okay, this one went all the way to the windowsill. Goddess of the sea. It's time to come home. Abundance, purification, ego. And we see somebody in a boat fishing, going right into her heart. So cleansing, drinking lots of water, any kind of detoxification, breath work, and going outside, especially around bodies of water. If you're privileged enough to live near a river or the ocean, a stream, a lake, bodies of water are going to especially be beneficial to you, as well as drinking water. If you don't live close to a body of water, then putting on sounds of water. So this could be rain and waterfall sounds, babbling brook sounds. There are tons of cool videos and nature sounds out there that you can take advantage of. And also showers, baths, hot baths, things like this are going to be very beneficial for you. All right, let's get another card from this deck. What will benefit pile number 2 as far as self-care goes? Oh, that is way too many. What kind of self-care practice is going to benefit pile number 2 the most, and how will it benefit them? All right, you know what? I feel like this card wants to come out. So let's see what this is. The Hound and Pear, loyalty. Eating more fruit is what they're showing me. But also with the word loyalty, being disciplined about your self-care. Just really simple practices like setting your watch to certain times, maybe like on the hour or 5 or 10 minutes before the hour, and at that time just taking a moment to do some kind of self-care. So this could be breath work, or even just going and washing your hands, something for yourself, drinking some water. And also animals, if you have a pet, taking your dog for a walk, going and spending time with your pet, petting them, letting them love on you. All of that will be very beneficial for you. Let's get something from this deck. What kind of self-care practice will help pile number 2 most, and how will it help them? Fill this one. All right. So, planning, setting intentions, optimism. So when I see this, I see meditation, somebody meditating. But again, if you set that alarm on your clock, on your phone, taking time to just kind of daydream. It doesn't have to be, some people say, I can't meditate, I'm not good at that. Whatever works for you, whether it's sitting outside and daydreaming about what it would feel like to achieve whatever goals you have going on right now, or writing them down, drawing pictures of them. It doesn't have to be a work of art, but just doing something that's putting energy into you and your goals. Visualizing your goals is going to be very beneficial for you. Visualizing what it's going to feel like to achieve them. So if you're working on your degree, visualize yourself crossing the stage, graduating. Visualize yourself getting a job with your new degree. Whatever it is, that visualization is really going to do you a lot of good. And it just has to be a few minutes every so often throughout the day. Before you get out of bed, when you wake up, think about how the day is going to bring you opportunities to come closer to achieving your goals. All right, let's get some tarot cards. Pile number 2. What self-care practices will be most beneficial, and how will it benefit them? All right, let's see what we have. Six of Swords. And a Six of Swords, of course, is about leaving turbulent waters behind. You see them entering through a doorway or a portal to calmer waters. And they feel so safe. They are wrapped up in a nice warm skin, all snuggled in this boat. So good sleep is another thing that's going to help you. And again, we see water. Water is definitely going to be key for you. Prince of Swords. So I think this is how it's going to benefit you. By taking time to do self-care, you are going to begin to control your thoughts and become this more optimistic person, which is going to attract into your life what it is that you want to attract. It's going to sharpen your mind, bringing you that intellectual clarity, and prowess is the word they're sharing with me. Intellectual prowess. Four of Cups. Again, we see somebody here meditating. Their chakras clear, just like the serpentine. And we see water all around them. You know, they have those water features indoors, little fountains. Just listening to water, taking showers, bubble baths, all of these things are going to help you. Drinking lots of water. Speaking to your water before you drink it. I love crystals and stones because they have specific energies that assist us. They're great helpers. They're great allies. Water is a primordial kind of blank slate that you can charge. You can charge it with your crystals. You can charge it with the sun or the moon. Putting it outside during the daytime for just a minute to absorb some sunlight will magnetize your water. But also speaking to your water, thanking it, telling your water that it's beautiful, and then you're drinking that, because you know we're made up mostly of water. All of these practices, mindful practices that don't have to take a lot of time. You can even, on your water bottle, write something. Write your affirmation, whatever it is that you're working towards at this time in your life, whether it's attracting love, attracting prosperity, attracting opportunities. Create an affirmation that reflects that in the present tense. I am abundant. I attract opportunities. I am beautiful. Whatever it is that you want to affirm, write that on your water bottle, and then think about that every time you drink the water. You may even read it to yourself speak it to the water and drink it. And that water is programmable. It's going to respond to the vibration of the words that you write on the container that hold it. It's going to respond to the words that you speak to it, even your thoughts and emotions. And the 8 of Wands. Love that, because this is fast moving energy. So what this tells me is two things. One, you may need to slow down if you're go, go, go all the time. But the other thing is you're going to see immediate results by engaging with water and doing these types of practices, meditating. And again, you don't have to set aside a whole 30 minutes to meditate. It can just be being mindful in the morning when you wake up, and being mindful throughout the day, setting those alarms to remind you to read your affirmations and focus on what it is that you want to achieve. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck and add that to your cards. We have the Princess of Pentacles, which is like the Prince of Pentacles. So the princess or the prince, or sorry, it's like the Page of Pentacles. The princess or the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles are practical matters, but they're also money and finances. And so it's going to help you to create more opportunities for abundance and wealth by practicing these types of self-care. And we see water in this picture. We see little fairies, all kinds of animals, this being in this beautiful forest. We see the crown chakra lit up, just like the serpentine stone mentioned. And we see the sacral chakra beaming, which is creativity. So water is a big theme, and meditation. You know, I mentioned this person looks like they're asleep. It seems like meditation and also protection, because these two whales are guardians of this being as they leave turbulent waters into more peaceful times. And we see here this bear that is a protective symbol. Dogs protect their owners. So they're showing me that you're gonna feel safe and protected, which is an odd, it seems like an odd conclusion from self-care, but that's what they're showing me, that you're gonna feel safe, you're going to feel protected, you're going to feel at peace with the more self-care that you do. So meditation and mindfulness are going to benefit you, taking time to quiet your mind and focus on the present moment. That's going to help you navigate through challenging transitions with greater ease and clarity, promoting inner peace and emotional stability. The Prince of Swords embodies intellect, determination, and clarity of thought. Engaging in a practice of journaling, because swords are about communication, or self-expression through writing would benefit you. So writing poems or just writing about your day, that's going to benefit you. I think it's going to help you sleep better, emptying your mind. And it's also going to help you plan better. We saw that with the setting intentions. So something about writing down your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, that's going to help you. Maybe even a planner or a calendar, if that helps you, to-do list. All of these things may help you feel more organized And just journaling, expressing your thoughts and your feelings on paper can help you gain insights into your emotions, into your experiences, and help you gain mental clarity and emotional release. Again, there's this whole idea of purification. Maybe you're thinking about changing your diet. Of course, there is a huge thing about drinking more water. The Four of Cups represents introspection. It also represents discontentment, but in the context of self-care, I feel that it's like your worries are melting away. Through this practice of self-care, you're not going to care as much about these other little trivial things that used to bother you. It's going to put things into perspective. Perhaps the journaling is going to help that, but also the reflecting and the meditating are going to help put things in perspective so that you're going to be at peace. Even if you do experience some rocky waves, you're still going to feel more at peace with it. And shifting your focus to your blessings, to what you have, is going to cultivate a greater sense of appreciation and foster more positive blessings, outlooks in your life. So part of your journaling could even be a gratitude list, writing down, at the end of the day, whether you write it down or you just think about it when you're lying in bed, what went right today? And maybe starting your day off with that intention, setting intentions, planning. I'm going to look for what goes right today, what somebody helping me, or an opportunity for me to help someone else. This gratitude it really is a form of self-care. It's being mindful of your thoughts and where you're putting your attention. In addition to swift movement, the Eight of Wands is a symbol of progress and communication. So in the context of self-care, engaging in physical activity and exercise would benefit you. Moving your body, releasing pent-up energy, all of that's going to help you reduce stress, increase your energy levels, and improve your overall well-being, promoting physical and mental health. So perhaps there's a way you can even combine some of these things, going for a walk, setting that timer so that you go for a walk. And while you're on a walk, you can look for things to appreciate. You can focus on your goals. You can take your dog for a walk. And yeah, with the pairs still, I'm seeing that some of you may be changing your diet and eating healthier. The Princess of Pentacles represents curiosity, learning, and practicality. So in the context of your self-care, perhaps engaging in self-improvement or skill building would benefit you. Maybe something you've never tried before. Maybe you've never tried Pilates or yoga or rock climbing, or maybe there's a trail that you've always wanted to hike, but you just haven't for whatever reason. So maybe there's something new, and because it's new, it's going to create new neural pathways in your mind. And again, it's going to increase this intellect in ways that you can't even imagine. Just moving your body in new ways, maybe dancing. Invest time and energy into activities that nourish your mind and cultivate personal growth. So it could be, again, learning a new hobby. Maybe it's not even just exercising, but I always wanted to learn how to play guitar, or I always wanted to learn how to play chess. Just learning new things is going to cultivate personal growth and help you acquire new knowledge, not just in that area, but like I said, they're showing me you growing new neural pathways in your brain, increasing your intelligence and the plasticity of your mind, which is going to make you a better thinker, problem solver, and it's going to make you feel more at peace and more safe. I think because you're going to feel more empowered and you're going to have a greater sense of accomplishment. That's where a lot of your security and safety is going to come from. I want to read to you what the guidebook has to say about this card, Goddess of the Sea. It says, the goddess of the sea dissolves everything that is not true or rooted in the soul. This can be painful as we all have our vices. She is powerful and represents the endless abundance of water, its purification power, and the cleansing it can bring. So again, maybe you replace an unhealthy snack with a healthy snack. The goddess of the sea, her ruling element being the forces of water. Her purpose is to help us remember where the real treasures are. She can show you what it is you need, not just what you want. And if you're willing to know, she can show you what is soul versus ego. She takes you beyond your false needs and your false self. She shows you a world of true spiritual abundance. Reflect or journal, there's that journal again, on the fish you used to cast your net for. Acknowledge the false ego desires you no longer seek or catch. Appreciate the times you have chosen to come home instead. Reflect on anything now that feels misaligned for you, or anything that doesn't seem to shine like it used to. This is your sign to let the net loose. All right, so definitely I see you becoming more disciplined, and that's it too, is that discipline, the organization is going to help you feel more at peace, more safe, more secure. The planning, it's going to help open up your chakra, your crown chakra, and clear out any blockages that you have in your chakras. Definitely drink lots of water and interact with water as much as you can. That's huge in your reading. But it does seem very powerful, very clear. Journaling, water, exercise, maybe some new interest, something you've always been wanting to do, but you haven't, something new. You have the prince and a princess, and they're both equal to pages, which are, again, starting something new, being curious. So trying new things is going to benefit you. And trying new things, water, exercise, meditation, dreaming about what it is that you want to accomplish, and before you know it, those dreams will be realized. Very nice. Wonderful. So happy for you, pile number 2. That is your message. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the card Clover. And we see a little being in there resting. So right away that tells me resting is going to be a good self-care solution for you. And the clovers tell me that it's going to increase the synchronicities in your life. Self-care will increase the synchronicities in your life. What some people would call luck. You also chose the lepidolite, and lepidolite dissipates negativity. It helps to open up the top chakras, so the crown chakra, the third eye, the throat, and the heart chakra. They all get balanced. Any blockages in there will be cleared away. So it's increasing your divine inspiration, your cosmic communications. It dissipates negativity, and it really facilitates acting for the highest good in yourself and with others. It brings about emotional healing. It reduces stress. It's very soothing. It dissipates depression. It's a really nice stone. All right, let's draw one of these cards to see what self-care practice will benefit pile 3 the most, and how will it benefit them. All right, I feel this card wanted to come out. Let's see what it says. Manifestation. Witch's ladder. Knot your intentions into a string for long-lasting power. Take a strand of yarn, ribbon, or twine and make 9 knots at regular intervals, focusing on your intentions. Add a knot for each line of the poem. By knot of 1, the spell's begun. By knot of 2, the magic comes true. By knot of 3, so shall it be. By knot of 4, this power is stored. By knot of 5, my will shall drive. By knot of 6, the spell I fix. By knot of 7, the future I leaven. By knot of 8, my will be fate. By knot of 9, what's done is mine. So what this tells me is that you taking time to do self-care is going to help increase your ability to manifest. So we have the lepidolite, which clears all the chakras, the top chakras, the crown, third eye, throat, and heart chakra. But it's helping you to bring that down from the cosmos and to ground it into reality. And what they were showing me while I was reading this card is somebody crocheting or knitting. So if you already do something like that, crochet or knit, you can, as you're, and I don't knit or crochet, so I don't really know how it works, but as you're doing those first 9 steps, you can set your intentions and weave your power, your manifestation intentions into your work. All right, let's get a card from this deck. And I do put the names of all the decks that I use in the description box below. I think this one wants to come out. Just let me be. Liberation, free spirit, wild, authentic. Love that. I wish I could read what was on her arm. I'll have to look in the guidebook and see if it says. We see bees and flowers. All right, let's get something from this deck. What kind of self-care practices will help pile number 3? And how will it help them? The spider and passion flower, creative ingenuity. And, you know, I'm getting a couple of things. One, when I see the spider in a spider web, it's always going to take me to the Greek arachne and writing. So perhaps writing could be one of your ways of self-care, like journaling, but also the passion flower, following your passion, which I think goes right along with free spirit, wild, authentic, you being you, you doing what you enjoy to do. That is a form of self-care. Your interest, your hobbies, and perhaps it's nature. Well, let's keep going. Nature is good self-care for everyone, but we'll see if that is a dominant message in your reading or not. Okay, so, which is the same card that came out in pile number 2. If you were drawn to that pile, there might be a message there for you. Planning, setting intentions, and optimism. So again, it could be meditating, taking time to think about what you want and putting yourself in that place as if you've already manifested it, since we do have manifestation here. All right, sorry about that. My phone started ringing and it stopped the video. So thinking about what it is that you want to manifest, putting yourself in that future place where you've already achieved your goal and bringing that into the present, making your manifestations happen sooner. But also planning, setting intentions. Again, it could be writing or journaling, writing down what it is that you want to achieve, writing down your goals. They're showing me like, what are those things called? When you do a collage of what you want to achieve, it'll come to me. But if you know what I'm talking about, that's probably meant for you. It's not a goal board, but you take pictures and make a collage, and it could even just be one picture, something that you can look at. You can even draw it. Maybe it'll come to me later. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's go through the tarot now and see what other information we can get for pile number 3. What self-care practices will be beneficial for pile number 3, and how is it going to benefit them? All right, we have the Knight of Wands, which is passion, pursuing a goal. It's fiery energy, bravery, action. Taking steps towards your goal, putting action in place to follow up and achieve your goals. 3 of Cups, celebrating, having fun, going out, communing with like-minded people, with friends, enjoying yourself, taking time to celebrate. Oh, give me one moment. All right, the Star card, which is a card of hope. But if we look at the picture, it looks like she's stepping into a natural spring. So I don't know if that's something that's in your area. Maybe it's a spa even, going to a spa. That kind of self-care. And I'll talk more about the cards' meanings in a minute. I'm just kind of channeling now about the self-care, what they're telling me and what I'm seeing. 7 of Wands. I never noticed that their hand was on their chest before. But to me, this is a powerful, looking at the image, it is confidence and manifestation. It's using their power to create what they want. It's recharging them. Let's look at the bottom card of the deck and see what's there. Queen of Wands. Beautiful. So there we see that lion again, as well as this jaguar, this star-covered jaguar. And we see this Kundalini energy. We see the heart chakra, the crown chakra. Perhaps this is who you are becoming as a result of practicing self-care. The first 2 readings got divination for this card from this deck, and you got manifestation. So what that tells me is, you know, for them, divination, that would be clarity, mental strength, that would be increased by them doing self-care. For you, doing self-care is going to increase your personal power, your power to manifest and create things. And we see here the Knight of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. You have 3 wands, which are passion, spirituality, creativity. It's increasing your ability to create, which is wonderful. The Knight of Wands embodies passion and energy and enthusiasm. So engaging in activities that ignite your passion and drive would benefit you. It's all over your reading. Do what you love. Do what feeds your soul. Be adventurous. Pursue activities that excite you, whether it's exploring new hobbies or old hobbies, embarking on spontaneous adventures, pursuing creative projects. This practice will infuse your life with vitality and inspiration, rekindling your sense of purpose and motivation. The 3 of Cups represents celebration, friendship, and community. Nurturing your social connections and spending quality time with loved ones will benefit you. Make time for gatherings, whether virtual or in person, with friends and family who uplift you and support you. That's the key. You want to be around people that raise your vibration and you raise their vibration. It's a mutual exchange of positive energy. Engage in joyful social interactions that boost your mood, reduce stress, and enhance your sense of belonging and connection. The star symbolizes hope, as I mentioned, and healing, which is wonderful. So there's this message, and we see this in the center of your reading. There's this message of you receiving healing through self-care. And I'm even looking now at this card and seeing, you know, like the fountain of youth. Like she is bathing, like she's this goddess that instead of drinking ambrosia, bathes in the fountain of youth. So practicing visualization techniques, manifestation techniques like this will benefit you. Take time to connect with your deepest desires and aspirations. Have hope. Have trust that they can happen. Cultivate a sense of optimism and trust the universe's ability to guide you toward your dreams. All of that's going to encourage this profound sense of inner peace and alignment. Visualize your future filled with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. That's what I see for you as a result of taking time to meditate or daydream about what you want and writing it down, celebrating your achievements along the way, communing with your friends and family. The Seven of Wands represents resilience and determination and standing your ground. So it suggests that setting boundaries and defending your time and energy would benefit you. And we see here this circle of rocks, right? They're protected. They have this boundary around them. So saying to yourself and or to others, no, I need my me time. I have to do this. And what's going to happen is, for example, if you live with other people or, you know, you have family, they'll notice a change in you. And pretty soon they're not, you won't have to set this boundary with them because they're going to recognize that you are a different person when you are allowed time for self-care in whatever way, shape, or form it's right for you. It's really important that you set that boundary with yourself and with others. Prioritize your self-care by saying no to activities or obligations that drain you or people that drain you. And yes to those that nourish and energize you. By honoring your needs and asserting yourself, you will create space for greater balance, harmony, and well-being in your life. The Queen of Wands embodies charisma, creativity, and self-assurance. Expressing your unique creativity and nurturing your passions is going to feed your soul, and it's a form of self-care. Again, they showed me somebody knitting or crocheting. So engaging, and that was this first card before any of the others, all these wands came out, but engaging in activities that you enjoy. And it could be something you haven't even started yet, but you've always wanted to try. You know, engage in activities that allow you to tap into that creative spark, whether it's through art or music or writing, any form of self-expression. Embrace your inner fire and shine your light brightly, inspiring others and fueling your own sense of empowerment and fulfillment. And I see this, look at all this yellow. Again, you're going to be creating more, and not just in your hobbies, in your interests, in your passions, but in your life. You're going to be manifesting more as a result of your self-care. And you're going to have this glow that's going to make you more attractive, whether it's in pursuit of getting a job or finding a mate or friends whatever it is, you're going to be more attractive as a result of this self-care. I want to read to you what the book says about this card. Do something that will allow you to tap into the free spirit energy. What would make you come alive, feel liberated? It could be an element of expression or a cathartic release, creative, emotional, or physical. It could simply be to care less about the opinions of others and more about the health of your own soul. Do something bold and freeing at this time, something you wouldn't normally allow yourself to do. Definitely set that boundary and allow yourself to do it, and be bold and follow your passions and have fun while you're doing it. Nurture yourself, take care of yourself, nurture your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. Write them down. Write that goal board, create that collage, whatever that thing is called that I can't remember. And focus on your dreams. Think about them. I also see with all of these cards, maybe even being more active. So if you're more active, you'll get better sleep. If you are having trouble getting good rest, think about incorporating walks during the day or some form of exercise that will help you get better rest. Maybe take a bath before bed, creating little rituals for self-care. Make things mindful practices. Honestly, your reading out of the three seems like the most fun. You know, I want to hang out with you for self-care. This seems really, really fun, and I'm so excited for the increase in power. I can feel it. I can feel you, this powerful manifestor, creator, creative, passionate, charismatic, likable, lovable person, reaching their goals and aspirations, creating their own opportunities. Very, very nice, very powerful. Pile number 3, that is your reading. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.